If you've spent any time studying mindfulness or meditation, or perhaps spirituality in general, you've probably encountered the concept of detachment. Let's be clear that for the purposes of this discussion, we're not talking about detachment in the way that it's used in clinical psychology. That is, as an involuntary emotional dissociation or depersonalization as a coping mechanism for trauma. Instead, we're talking about detachment as intentionally separating ourselves from our circumstances, from the outcomes of our endeavors, from our possessions, our histories, and even from ourselves, from our thoughts, our feelings, and our identities. Detachment is about creating mindfulness through the ability to be present, rather than worrying about the future or ruminating about the past. It's about the reduction of suffering by separating from egoic desires for pleasure or validation or guarantees. And it's about improving our resilience as we let go of the perception that failure or loss says something about our character or value. Now that's what detachment is, but what is it not? Because hesitation around detachment can come from a misunderstanding of its objectives and results. Because detachment is not apathy or loss of motivation. It's not being cold or emotionless. It's not a lack of intimacy or connection with others. It's not emotional numbness. Detachment is not about checking out of life. It's about being present with it fully and without judgment. To practice detachment is to engage in pursuits freely and fully by focusing on the process rather than the outcome. It's to accept your thoughts and feelings without clinging to them. Detachment is to hold two truths simultaneously, that this matters to me, and also that I'll be okay if it doesn't happen. Detachment is to remove at least as much as you add. Detachment is to give up control. We can never guarantee an outcome, no matter how perfect our dedication or skill. When we practice detachment, we learn to find joy regardless of our circumstances and to live in the present rather than our imaginations of the past or the future.